For in New Jersey, nothing stands still. Yesterday's wastelands are today's wealth. This, my friends, is
Noside.
Oh, happy New Year's. It's 2023. We're back. First podcast of this year. I'm your host, Antonio Matos, joined here with the co-host, Brandon Mendoza. How you doing today?
I'm good.
That's good. That's good. Yes, first one back.
And we're late.
Yeah, a little bit late. The first week of 2023 was a bit hectic. Some things happened and kind of postponed our Friday release, but here we are Saturday. So, only a day late.
The 3-day weekend fucked me up.
Yeah, that fucked me up too. Unbelievable partying. The hangover I had that lasted forever. Like I feel like my hangover kind of came back last night for no reason. I don't even know what happened. I just started getting like a real bad headache last night. But yeah, the 3-day weekend was crazy, and then just the work week was slow yet a little bit exhausting.
It felt weird because I'd come home and I feel like the day was just over.
Yeah. I think like Tuesday, that was really like that for me. Like when I got home, like I literally like we walked in the door, I took my clothes off and I hit the bed.
Yeah.
Like just no second thought. I was just bow.
And yesterday I came home and I took a nap and then I woke up at like 2, 3 in the morning.
Damn.
Yeah, everybody was sleeping. I was surprised you were asleep.
Yeah, I ended up crashing around like I think like midnight to 1. Yeah, and even that, like I was just kind of fucking beat. Like I usually am up around that time, but yeah, I just this week. I think it's because we were putting in so much work for the Noside New Year's party the week prior, you know. So like we're just like we were overexerting ourselves, and yeah, this week was kind of like the week for recovery, but. Next week, we'll be back in the swing of things, the normal, you know, Friday release for the podcast. Tomorrow, expect High on Life, episode 3 to be coming out on Spotify as well. And then within these next few months, you're going to be seeing some changes. I want to say changes. Changes feels a little too extreme. Just new things going to be coming. We might be experimenting a little bit on the Spotify, doing some new things on the Spotify. Bringing some new gaming stuff. So look forward to that. Maybe we'll have some shit pumping out by next weekend. Anything else to recap on?
More God of War is going to be coming out.
Yes. This upcoming week, starting Monday, we're going to be having some more God of War coming out. I know it's been a little bit lackluster the past couple weeks, like since we started posting it, but again, it was the end of the year, you know, where trying to get as much content as we can out while also trying to balance out life. But now that all the festivities are over, now we're kind of back in the office, beginning of this year, getting ready to cook up some new shit, getting shit pumped out. So expect like I'm looking to get at least 2 to 3 episodes of God of War out between Monday to Friday this upcoming week. Now I guess with that, we move
on.
Yeah, move on into some New Jersey shit. Oh fuck, I'm bumping into shit. Yeah.
Sure. What's our first topic?
First topic. I guess nothing really nothing too crazy. Something I kind of actually wanted to bring up. Good thing I have this article here to remind me. Figure we talk about this past week a little bit, or just this week in general, because the weather has been kind of nuts in New Jersey recently. We've been getting like a taste of spring in what is apparently early winter still. You know, isn't that fucking crazy? Yeah, so Atlantic City had a record high.
They went to 70 degrees?
Yeah, they went to 70 degrees near the Atlantic City International Airport. And the previous record, because this is like history right here, I think it hit 70 degrees, January 4th, and the last time they had some crazy record-setting...
68 degrees.
Yeah, 68 degrees in 1950s.
50s.
Yeah. Crazy. So yeah, the weather's been nuts. It started on Wednesday. Tuesday was kind of normal. I think it was like high 40s. And then Wednesday came around. That was the day where you and me were like, fuck, I don't even know how to dress for work today. Because like it was like, I looked at my phone, it was 50 something degrees, like 53 degrees. And I was like, I don't know do I wear my hoodie?
Yeah, I dressed like it was 1 degrees. And then I looked at my phone and I was like, this is not appropriate.
Yeah, it was just uncalled for. I think like on the way to work, I was just stripping down, like taking layers off. But yeah, the weather's been crazy. Thursday, it hit like high 60s as well. Like I was working in a t-shirt in the beginning of January. Like shit should be brick right now. We should be complaining about how cold it is. We're in Jersey, man. We should be like, fuck, dude, it's brick, man. But nah, it was like spring. We're hanging out. We could have wore flip-flops. Probably could have even went to the beach on Thursday. That's how nice it was. But yeah, that's what's going on with the weather. Mother Nature's on her meth kick again.
When it was like 1 degree, I put my windshield wipers on, or the spray, and that shit instantly froze.
No way.
Yeah. I was in the car witnessing my brother. They're like, are you okay? Because we couldn't see shit.
Yikes. Yeah, that's nuts. That is nuts.
I also seen a video of somebody taking out a water bottle from I guess one of those refrigerators. Not like a vending machine, but like, the shit they have at 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah, like
One of
kind
those
of, yeah, like the
refrigerators?
fridge
Yeah.
cooler. Yeah, I get it.
Someone took it out, walked out of the store, and you see it freeze from top to bottom.
Whoa.
It was really cool, but it's cold.
Yeah, I'm hoping the weather kind of fixes itself back up by Monday. I like the cold weather. I'm not like when it's super cold, like below 20, that shit kind of sucks. But overall, I do like the cooler weather. Wear a hoodie, wear a couple extra layers. It's comfy, it gives you an excuse to wear sweatpants all the time as well. Yeah, it's fun times. But other than the weather, I figure we can move on to another little small topic really quick. And that is a house that's for sale in Newark, New Jersey. And I want to get some friends together and put the money towards getting it because it would be cool to live here. And this house specifically is fucking Uncle Junior's house in the Sopranos.
Cool. Uncle Junior's house is cool, I guess, but I'd want Tony's.
Yeah, Tony's house would be cooler. I wonder like who lives there right now. Of course, we can't dox him on the podcast, so we won't look it up. But
I mean, you could definitely look it up. It's public. I mean, you won't be doxing them because it's
yeah, I guess
it's like looking up the Walter White house. You know what I mean?
True. Yeah, it's like you kind of already like Elvis's house or something.
Yeah, it's already public. So
let's see.
It'd be doxing if you were to tell the location of like your mom or something.
Wow, Tony Soprano's house hit the market in 2019. Starting price at $3.4 million. Wow, that's Tony Soprano right there.
Man, that's the boss.
The house that Tony Soprano called home is listing for sale 20 years after its television debut. 5,600 square foot home. God damn. 4 full bathroom. Wait, hold on. Set on a 1.5 acre lot, includes the main house with 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms, and a powder room, two 2-car garages, and a detached 1-bedroom guest house. The property taxes are $34,005 a year. That's a lot of money for taxes too. That's some New Jersey shit right there. That's some New Jersey gangster shit right there. And it didn't even make a dent on Tony Soprano. But yeah. But I digress. Let's go back to Uncle June. Uncle June. So Uncle June's house is selling for a measly $585,000. Weak shit. But that's it. I don't even think there's anything to this article. It's just like, yep, it's being sold.
That's it. Yeah. End of news. It's over.
And the broadcast.
This news shit is easy.
Breaking news. Houses for sale.
End
See
of
you guys
news.
next time.
Breaking news. Uncle June's house is now on the market. More at 8.
Oh man, that's crazy. Cause like this is the house where you remember the episode where he falls in the shower, and then Tony Soprano has to come and is like,
No, I'm not there yet.
"You're not there yet?
No.
How far are you in the show right now? Where are you?
Where are you? What season?
I think like season 3.
I just started season 3.
But I feel like that was like before.
No,
feel
he
like
just got diagnosed with cancer.
Yeah, you should have seen it by then. It wasn't
I
like
saw him get his hand stuck in the drain, and he was standing there for like 9 hours.
Yeah, there was that.
That's awful, by the way. I wonder if they still have that garbage disposal.
Oh, that would be pretty cool. Yeah, that's actually funny. If they see like little things like that, that's what I'm
Yeah.
thinking about when I saw this post. But I do want to here. I'll blank it out just in case if I am spoiling something for you. Ooh. Okay, yeah. Screen's black, so I do just want to look up
Uncle June shower scene. You fucking homo. You want to see an old man naked in the shower?
It's alright. It's censored. Yeah, because this is when he got put on house arrest. Yeah, I don't know.
Uncle John.
I do think it's in season 2, though. Like, I'll just show you a picture of it. Do you remember this at all?
No.
No?
No. Stop. No.
Doesn't really. It's he just fell. That's it.
I think it said the season where it was. Or the episode. Oh, well.
Yeah, the episode was called "Do Not Resuscitate." See, yeah, you had to have seen that because so Tony Soprano's mom. You remember when the whole DNR thing, and then Tony's son came and visited his grandma and was like, "What is DNR? Like, I know what DNA is, but I don't know what DNR is." It was during that time.
Not there yet.
You're so there, man. You definitely watched that.
Maybe it's the episode I'm on because I did those.
Yeah, after this podcast, we got to go look at your HBO because I
we
am
can't
curious.
even because the person I'm sharing it with, they didn't even pay. So it was like, set up a plan now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You know Netflix is cracking down this year.
Fuck Netflix. Netflix sucks ass. Their selection is dog shit.
You know King Kong is on it now?
Bro, we've seen King Kong on YouTube.
But it's like number 4 on Netflix right now.
Yeah, but we saw it on YouTube. Fuck Netflix. Netflix sucks. If I could look at Netflix in the face, I'd flip them off.
Yeah, they'd be canceling good shows, putting out bad shows, and then just putting out old movies. It's funny that Black Adam's on there now.
Black Adam is on Netflix?
Yeah, it's either...
It's on HBO, I know that.
Then I think I'm thinking of that then.
Fuck Netflix. And Disney Plus. Disney Plus sucks. I hate it.
I was actually just on Disney Plus last night.
It's boring.
Watched The Princess Bride again.
A 21-year-old man? You?
Mm-hmm. Princess Bride's a good movie.
Alright.
You gotta watch it, man.
Fuck that.
You know Andre the Giant?
Never brushed his teeth?
The man that his hand was bigger than a beer can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's in the movie.
You know he never brushed his teeth?
I didn't know that fact, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Andre the fucking Giant. You weren't in the pro wrestling at all, right?
Fuck wrestling. That shit's fake. It's not pro. It's fake wrestling.
I always wondered why they called it professional wrestling.
Professional fake wrestling. Real wrestling is like the shit you see at the Olympics.
Yeah, like Greco-Roman wrestling.
Yeah.
Or Greco-Roman wrestling, grappling. Yeah, that's the real shit. That's why I watch MMA now, because I'm an adult. But yeah, as a kid, pro wrestling was really cool.
Dude, there's people that we work with
that are still into it. Yeah,
WWE.
Yeah, there are some people where like they're really invested in it, and like they know it's fake. Like I know a dude. You know that dude Brian? It's not like I'm
doxing him.
Yeah, it's not like I'm doxing him. It's just a name, but you know that dude. Yeah, The one dude that I used to work with in the my old department.
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. Yeah, he's all into it as well. Like at work, I would sit there like bullshit with him about it. Talk about the old days like WWF and whatnot.
The other Antonio and his brother are into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, like heavy, and they're saving up for like, what's that big event?
WrestleMania.
Yeah, they're saving up for that.
Hey, I mean, look, dude. I would if someone offered me a ticket to go to wrestle. I mean, actually, I'll retract that statement because just now this new generation of pro wrestling is kind of like whack. It's not that cool anymore. So I probably wouldn't now. But if like someone, like, if this was like 2010 or something, and someone was like, "Here, you want to go to WrestleMania with me?" I probably would go. And even at that time, I was kind of already falling out of WWE and shit. But I probably would have still went because like the events, like being there, because I have been to
A wrestling match.
Yeah, it was like SmackDown versus Raw. I don't remember. It may have been like 2008 or something, 2007, something like that. I was real young. I was front row too. Like you can even see me and I think my pops on the screen. Like if you were watching that night, we were like right ringside.
Did you bring like a poster and everything, like a sign?
No, we weren't like that. That was the first time I ever had to wear earplugs.
Because it's so loud?
Yeah, dude, unbelievable. It was fucking just the uproar every time someone walked in. I actually have pictures, as we're talking about this, I'll try to pull up some pictures from it. Because, like, on God, I have pictures on because I have, like, a huge file, like, old family photos and shit.
You swear?
Yeah,
I
100% have these photos.
You're not lying.
I don't believe so.
They're real.
They should be. But of course, now that I'm talking... Ooh. Hold on. Nope, that's my wrestling photos. Yeah, WWE SmackDown. Yeah. Load that shit up. All right. Is this not going to be on the screen? Yeah, it's on the screen. Cool. So these are actual photos that I believe my father had taken.
Big fist.
Yeah, like that old school shit. Like that's so cool. Let's see what's next. Yeah, SmackDown. Yeah, we're literally ringside.
That is really close.
The fucking stairs.
What's the difference between SmackDown and Raw?
It's just like how football is separated into two different divisions. You have like the East and West.
Oh, okay.
Or like I forgot exactly what they're called, but there's two different divisions, red and blue. That's how SmackDown and Raw was. You had Monday Night SmackDown or Monday Night Raw, and then like Thursday or Friday Night SmackDown, some shit like that. Yeah, and it's just like different rosters of fighters on each. Like you had different fighters on SmackDown from the fighters on Raw. So
it's like UFC and the other thing.
Yeah, like imagine it's like UFC and Bellator. Like it's just.
And they put them together for a night.
Yeah, like they'll do like whole wars and stuff like that was the big thing. Like if you went to SmackDown, right, and then like a fighter, like a wrestler from Raw, from a couple nights ago shows up on SmackDown, like it was a big thing. It was super cool because it was like a crossover event almost, and then they would have drafts and shit. So like 1 year, one fighter might be on Raw, then the next year he might be on SmackDown. So they did it like that. So it kind of felt like you were following certain fighters, and they built the stories really cool back then. But that's Batista right there. That's fucking Batista. And then I believe The Miz, this is his Miz TV show, where he would like have like a little like MTV type segment during the show. Yeah, it's fucking Batista.
How old is he there, you think?
Fuck. God. This was...
Late 20s, early 30s?
I would say, yeah, like early 30s. Around there, yeah. And then right next to him, that's The Miz, another wrestler. And then I believe there's a picture of Matt Hardy in here.
Oh, go back.
Yeah, so they're talking, and then Batista attacks The Miz.
Go back one? Yeah, that's a sick mugshot, dude.
Yeah, dude. The man. Oh, yeah, and then
Wait, go back one? No. Again.
This?
No. You went too far back. Keep going. Forward now. One more. It looks like he's biting him.
Yeah, it does kinda. But yeah, that's I believe Mr. Kennedy, and that's Matt Hardy with the green camo pants. He's his brother is Jeff Hardy. You've seen memes of him, the dude that does the whole fucking dance and shit while coming out. Yeah, that's his brother and his like tag team partner. There's fucking Kane. That's the Undertaker's like scripted brother. God, he was like one of my favorite wrestlers back then, dude.
They're not really brothers.
Yeah, they're not really brothers, but how it was is Undertaker came out first. Like he was a wrestler before Kane, and then they made this story where Kane was Undertaker's brother that died in a fire, but then was brought back from hell to fight Undertaker. And that whole thing was so cool, like that match. Like I think I still have it on DVD somewhere because like my dad used to like collect DVDs and shit for WWE and then give them to me. Like I have like hundreds of Royal Rumbles like on DVD.
Anime. Wrestling sounds like a white man's anime.
You know, in a sense, yeah. You know,
I was born in the fire, resurrected in hell, and now I'm back to
because
fight
like,
my brother.
Because like I can understand when someone says like wrestling's kind of like meh, like they don't like it. Like I don't judge someone if they're like, yeah, it's kind of cheesy, because it's just like if you're not like brought into that environment at a young age and you grow up with it, you don't have that sense anymore. You don't really like it. But like if I can find the Kane first appearance, like how fucking like cinematic this shit was. The monstrous Kane makes a shocking WWE debut. Oh, hold on.
Was that coming through the TV?
Yeah. Actually, I don't even need to do this. What am I doing? Oh, I gotta get rid of this. Hold on. Okay. Turn that down. Bam. So yeah, this was like a Hell in a Cell match. This is Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels. This is WWF, by the way, too. This isn't even when it was WWE. And lights go dark. Music starts kicking in. No one knows what the fuck is going on. No one knows who Kane is. Nothing. And then this dude shows up. And then in WWE, they had this thing where you see that the fat dude behind Kane, that's Paul Bearer, and they would have like these guys that like acted like a wrestler's manager, like Brock Lesnar, like he kind of has the same thing in WWE right now. But Paul Bearer used to be Undertaker's manager, but then I think it was him that like resurrected Kane to bring him back to fight Undertaker. But if you saw that, like the dude just ripped the fucking door off. Like, this as a kid watching it, like, this was nuts. Like, you're like, this fucking exists? Because at that point, you don't really understand that it's all, like, scripted and fake. And when you see, oh, man, this fucking standoff. I think he does the whole fucking fire thing as well. Yeah, dude. This is what made me love Kane. Because he would always do that shit. Shawn Michaels just there all bloodied. Yeah, man. I think you get the point. But yeah, dude. And then just one little thing, just to kind of close that off, just something I was thinking about when it showed Shawn Michaels, they're all bloodied. Like, that's another thing. Like, when I started learning that wrestling was fake, I kind of, like, accepted it because I learned, like, how serious and how much dedication these fighters have to, like, put on performances like that. Like, of course, The Undertaker didn't make Shawn Michaels bloody. Like, he wasn't punching him, like, MMA style, and then he started getting gashes. Shawn Michaels, as an actor and a pro wrestler, had to cut himself to make that blood. So what they would do is they would like hide a razor blade or something, like something sharp, you know, and like they'll stick it in their boot or something, like just have it in their wristband or something. So then when they would do something like that and they like fell down, like Ric Flair, the dude like. Yeah, he was super famous for it, where like he would go down, and if you saw him go down on his stomach and he has his head down on the mat and he's like this, like, oh, like he's in pain, what he's actually doing is slowly just trying to cut his forehead a couple times, so then when he gets up and he has the big reveal with all the blood gushing down, like the dude he was fighting just kicked his ass. Yeah, dude, there was a lot of crazy shit like that those guys did. But now WWE, now they're kind of a little. They don't push the boundaries too much anymore.
They got soft.
Yeah, and then the storylines and shit like that, like that whole Kane and Undertaker thing, like you don't see anything super cool like that anymore. It's not the same. But all right, yeah, that was fun.
How did we get into wrestling?
I don't know, but I enjoyed it. It was fun talking about it. Oh yeah, we started from Uncle Junior.
But how did we get here?
That's the magic of Noside. We just be going.
How?
It's all right. We'll be able to listen back to it and figure out how we got here. But now, from where we are now, I guess we can move forward into another little New Jersey thing. Something I'd like to bring up. New Jersey, all you New Jersey workers, you minimum wage workers, working hard, making this world go round. You guys are getting a little $1.13 increase on your hourly pay. New Jersey minimum wage workers are about to get another pay raise, which they already have because this was on January 1st. They'll start making $14.13 an hour on Sunday, up to $1.13 of an increase. It is the latest increase required under 2019 legislation, raising the state's minimum wage to $15 by 2024. So by next year, people will be making $15 minimum wage. So good for you guys. Keep on keeping on. But yeah, I still remember when minimum wage was like $8. I think it was like $8.74 or some weird shit like that.
$8.25.
That was what it was. Yeah, I think I had like a couple cent increase, like just as a normal raise at the job I was working at then. So that's why I'm thinking like $8.74.
I remember I left my first job to work at UPS because at that time minimum wage was like $8.25 or something, $8.50, and I went to UPS because they were offering $10.50. Ooh.
I mean, think about back then.
That was like 2016.
Yeah, I mean, 2016 making $10.50, like definitely a big increase. Once like I never thought I'd be able, like I never when I first started working and I knew like the minimum wage was like 8 something, you know, like I thought that was kind of just it, like that was baseline, like, oh, this is how much I'm making. I didn't get the concept that would like increase over time depending on legislation and shit like that, living costs and whatnot. So then when we got to the double digits, it was like, whoa, I'm fucking rich. But New Jersey has a good way of making us feel good by giving us more money for minimum wage, but then like taxes and everything and living cost and economy keeps going up and makes it feel like that money doesn't do much anymore. Yeah. Money. Law
and crime.
Yeah. You want to talk about some crime? This is a little article I pulled out today. I was reading into it, and I remember hearing about this like a while ago. I believe it started in like 2019, but we will read into it. I have like a decent amount highlighted so we can get into it. But I'll read the headline for everybody. New Jersey mother convicted of murdering her 23-month-old son, dismembering him and burning the remains. Dun, dun, dun. Crazy shit. So, let's read into it. Jurors convicted a New Jersey mother of all charges for murdering her 23-month-old son. Not only did Nakira M. Griner, age 28, beat young Daniel Griner Jr. to death, but she dismembered his body and burned the remains. Griner was convicted Wednesday of first-degree murder, second-degree desecration of human remains, second-degree endangering the welfare of a child, fourth-degree tampering with evidence, and second-degree false public alarm. A lot of charges, and she's guilty on all of them. Now, we can go down here because this is what I have highlighted here is kind of what it summarizes the incident and what happened and what caused her to be found guilty. So on February 8th, 2019, Griner called 911. I almost said 911. 911 several times, saying a man attacked her while she was pushing Daniel in his stroller on the way to a local deli, according to a report from New Jersey news outlet, the Daily Journal. She also said she had the child strapped to a holster on her chest, reportedly told cops that the attacker repeatedly kicked her while she was on the ground and then took Daniel in the stroller and ran.
Wait. That, first of all, her story doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's already wrong.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about it while reading it. Like, she said she was pushing him in the stroller,
And
but
then
then
now you have him strapped on you.
yeah.
What really happened?
So, I'll start right here. This little part doesn't matter. I'm really trying to understand you, but it's really difficult while you're crying, the dispatcher said. Try to take a deep breath, slow your breathing down, and tell me what's going on so I can help you. She said, I'm hiding. And then the dispatcher responded, who are you hiding from? But then she ended the call. So if we look right here, the dispatcher then called back and Griner told the story about being attacked. But defendant Griner's story changed over time during the search for Daniel. She failed a polygraph test, so bam, red flag. Authorities searched the family's home on Woodland Drive. And then a canine led investigators to Daniel's burned and dismembered remains, which had been stuffed in his mother's purse and buried under a backyard shed. He was burned so badly that it was difficult to immediately figure out what happened to him, a prosecutor had said. An autopsy conducted by the county medical examiner concluded that Daniel's death was a homicide caused by blunt force trauma. The report also noted that the child had suffered multiple bone fractures. Griner eventually admitted that she hit Daniel because he would not eat nor listen to her. Griner made calls from jail in which she said that Daniel sustained his injuries by falling down the stairs and that she did what she did to him in an effort to cover up the bruises on the boy's body, prosecutors had said.
Oh, what a piece of shit.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, she at least rejected a plea deal. And apparently her attorney said that Griner did not knowingly and purposely cause Daniel's death.
Hope she dies.
Yeah, she'll have a nice cozy corner in hell for sure.
I hope it's not cozy. I hope it's uncomfortable and she dies.
Yeah,
what
you
a
are
bitch.
right.
What a horrible person.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't get how people can do that, you know. And to that extent.
That's extreme.
Yeah, like for real. Like
she looks like a psycho.
Yeah, she do got that
evil eye.
I'll cook you up and eat you kind of look.
Gross.
Interesting.
R.I.P. little Daniel.
Yeah, R.I.P. Daniel. We will. This podcast is dedicated to you, Daniel Jr., Daniel Griner Jr. We will live on in your memory and honor you here today. R.I.P. Rest in power. But yeah, sad story.
What a gross way to start the new year.
Yeah, you know, honestly.
Wait, so this happened in 2019?
Yeah, this happened in 2019.
Though?
Yeah, but her sentencing is set for February 21st. Surprisingly, the day of my birthday. So yeah, 1:30 p.m. on February 21st, she is set to be sentenced, which will most likely be life because I believe it said somewhere in here. Maybe I was reading another article. Oh, no. As part of the deliberations, the jury also found the child victim was less than 14 years of age, an aggravating factor that would require the defendant face a sentence of mandatory life imprisonment without the eligibility of parole.
Good.
Yeah. So she's gonna be in prison for the rest of her life, which is good. Good little W for the justice system. Big ol' L for her. But yeah, I was just about to say that, like, it is a shitty way to start 2023. And if you go online and you look at like News 12 and NJ.com and you're looking at the new articles that are being posted about New Jersey, there's a lot of crime going on in the dawn of the new year. You know, multiple murders, robberies. Like, it's kind of nuts, like how much like crazy shit is going on in New Jersey recently. Like, it's very unnecessary. We need to get like a superhero in New Jersey. We need to like resurrect the Toxic Avenger.
I was about
or
to
something.
say he needs to come out of retirement.
Yeah, Toxic Avenger. We need you. Yeah.
But since we're on the topic of crime already,
yes,
might as well just finish off with more crime.
Yeah, more crime. Day of crime.
Look at him.
The cat has entered the podcast. Come here. No, you're not playing. All right, the cat is on the podcast right now.
Baby.
We have the cute, cuddly little guy while we talk about 9 men being charged with roles in gang-led drug and gun trafficking networks that are happening within New Jersey. Do you want to elaborate a little bit more? This is actually a story that Brandon had brought to the table today.
Yeah, this happened on Thursday.
Oh, wow. This is super recent.
Yeah, super recent. So, like, if we would have recorded on time,
oh, yeah.
it would have been fresh, hot off the press.
But yeah, get into it. Tell me more about this. I know we were doing a little investigation beforehand, but I figure I'll let you take the lead for now.
Yeah, 9 members of a drug and gun trafficking network led by Latin King gang members in Union and Middlesex counties have been charged with drug and weapon offense. U.S. Attorney Phil, whatever the fuck.
Philly Boy Sellinger.
Yeah. The defendants are charged by compliant with conspiracy to distribute and possess with intent to distribute narcotics, including fentanyl and cocaine, possession with intent to distribute narcotics, conspiracy to traffic firearms, including several privately made firearms, PMFs or ghost guns, and unlawful possession of firearms. So they had a whole fucking circus going around with drugs and guns.
Yeah, some unbelievable shit. And now right here is something that you just mentioned. The PMF or ghost guns. Now, this is kind of what you and me were researching a little bit before we started this podcast to kind of get an idea of like what that is. And I feel like we've made like a crazy discovery. But before we get into that discovery, we can talk about this a little bit more. But
I don't think we should talk about the discovery. It's like,
nah, dude, I want to put that shit on blast. That shit's wild.
Yeah, but then it's, I don't know. It's giving people, I don't know. It's just, it's scary to me. That's why.
That's why I want to fucking talk. We're talking about it right now because you're scared. Look at this shit, guys. I'm putting it up on screen right now. So we were looking up these ghost guns and these PMFs, and those are, what does PMF stand for again?
Privately made guns.
Privately made guns. So that means that people are making their own weapons, just like that article we were just looking at, which we will go back to. Don't worry. We're going to talk about it a little bit more. But I feel like I need to put this out there because this is crazy that this is even a thing.
The reason I just want to say I don't want to put it out there is because what if there's psychos who didn't know this existed? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm trying to put it on blast now, so then if people hear about this, then maybe we can get some sort of movement going on to get this shit taken down. I'm not going to just sit here and let this fucking linger, because then if we don't talk about it and say how fucking crazy and absurd this is, then those psychopaths are going to find it and be like, oh, okay, no one knows about this. Let me do this. So
valid point.
I will take full responsibility, this podcast, for bringing this up. This is all me because, like I said, when me and Brandon were looking up this article, we found this. So yeah, it's on the screen. Now, this is literally a fucking website where motherfuckers can go to and download blueprints to make weapons. Just here. Just right here. Like, can I just... They're just here.
What the fuck?
They're just here. The file, you can just download this shit.
Whoa.
6 months ago. Like, this is recent. And people can just go onto this website and download this fucking shit. Go to file. Zip.
Don't download it, you fuck. It doesn't show as view raw. View raw.
Oh, that is crazy. You can just fucking download this. And I bet you that symbol is like a fucking...
What if this is one of those fucking, like, fake dark web? And now we have fucking CIA and FBI agents listening in.
Well, it's alright. We got the podcast. Our podcast is our fucking evidence that we're not trying to make guns. We're literally live on fucking audio. That's why I don't care to talk about this, because we're not trying to make guns right now. We're fucking talking about how crazy this is.
We don't have a 3D printer. I don't know how to do this. Please don't arrest me.
No one's gonna arrest us, Brandon. Don't be scared, because this is literally fucking nuts, and I'm happy we're the ones to be able to talk about this, because like people need to know about this, and people that hear this podcast and hear about this shit, you guys need to tell other people about this, because we this shit should get like. I don't care about canceling and whatnot and taking shit down, but this shit needs to get taken down
and canceled.
Because like literally a fucking child can just look this up.
Bro, we were living with some fuck who did 3D printing for fun. Imagine if you turn that like dial a little more to the crazy side. he might have not been printing out Warhammer shit no more.
Dude, yeah, like this is some Call of Duty shit, man.
From Warhammer to Warheads. Imagine.
Oh my god.
Fuck that.
And it's like right here, coming soon. Like, get ready, guys. But
it's just about to drop.
Dude, the new G4 3X is about to drop, guys. Like, absolutely fucking bonkers, this shot. A locking block. Training barrel. A locking block pin. Like, these are all the fucking... You can make a weapon.
Accessories.
If you want apparel from the website, get a shirt too while you buy your gun shit. Look at this. This is crazy.
Anyway, yeah, guys, report this website. Get it taken down. This is nuts.
Right here, like all the download files. Get a grip. Gen 5 mag release. Flat trigger, bro.
Yeah, imagine if the dude,
Yeah, dude. This is something. This is something else. So yeah, people listen to this, make this known. Fucking shout this from the rooftops. Be like, get this shit off of the internet. The fact that anybody can just go on there, download them, and now, hey, look, we're no 3D printer people, like even if I downloaded that shit, I'd like who knows if that shit actually does work. Maybe it's just some like fuck you haha troll.
Like it's a virus links.
Yeah, maybe it's trying to catch crazy people, and then like bam, you got a virus on your computer or some shit. Who knows? Maybe those files don't even work whatsoever. But the fact that it's even there and they're promoting that shit and they're trying to let people freely download blueprints for potentially dangerous items, that's crazy. Unbelievable that we like unsurface that.
Yeah, imagine if fucking Giovanni was 1% more psycho. Joey's 3D firearms.
Never know. You never know.
Yeah, onto bigger and more dangerous.
Living on the dangerous side of things. Yeah, man. But back to this. So yeah, 9 men were charged. This is actually the list of men that were charged with these with the trafficking. And then over here, this is something you pointed out, Brandon, earlier. This is the stuff that were seized when the cops had a search warrant executed. So they found one Glock 26 style PMF semi-auto handgun, one 40 caliber S&W Smith and Wesson handgun with a polymer
80 frame.
80 or is it 80? I don't know.
80.
80 frame with a slide from a Glock Model 22 handgun, 21 rounds of 5.56 caliber ammunition, 45 rounds of 4.40 caliber ammunition, 23 partially manufactured firearms, 2 3D printers and 3D printing materials. And then you said there was something that said
right under it.
Said, this thing. When law enforcement
entered Barrios' residence, they observed that the 2 3D printers were in the process of manufacturing PMFs.
Yeah.
So they were like in the process of operating, and then the cops just came.
Yeah. And who knows? Maybe these fucks were going on that website that we found and downloading shit.
Hold on. It says, in addition, during the course of lawful search conducted by law enforcement on January 4, 2023, the law enforcement recovered 4 firearms, including one FIE Titan .25 caliber semi-automatic handgun and 3 PMFs, consisted with those seized by law enforcement PMFs consistent with those seized by law enforcement during the investigation from Soto's residence. 3,500 individual doses of suspected fentanyl.
Damn.
A separate 125 grams of suspected powder fentanyl.
Damn.
And narcotic packaging materials from Lacombe residence. And 5,000 individual doses of suspected fentanyl, 2 firearms, and a Springfield Model XD 9mm semi-automatic handgun with a Smith & Wesson Model SD40 VE 40 caliber semi-automatic handgun, and 6 Glock brand firearm slides consist with those used by members of the conspiracy to manufacture PMFs, and 100 bricks of suspected fentanyl. Yo,
that's a lot of fentanyl. That's a whole lot of fentanyl.
Hold on, I'm gonna do math. It was 3,500 plus 5,000. It's not that hard math, but 8,500 doses of fentanyl. That's just doses. And they had 100 bricks and 125 grams. Like, I don't know what those doses break down into by grams.
Yeah.
So that's a whole fucking lot.
And it's scary to think, because with fentanyl, I feel like you don't even need a huge dose for that to kill you. I think it's like,
I'm gonna look up right now on my phone. Lethal amount.
Man, it's got to be less than a gram, I think.
Fentanyl. 2 milligrams.
Yep.
2 milligrams of fentanyl can be lethal depending on the person's body size. Wow. And I thought it was more. That's actually scary. They have like enough to kill like a county.
Yeah.
That's just from the doses, because like I said, they had bricks. 100 bricks. They could probably take out all of New Jersey. Because it's 0.2 what did I say? Milligrams? Milligrams.
Yeah, milligrams.
And I know what a gram looks like. I smoke weed.
So yeah, imagine 2 milligrams.
0.2.
Yeah. That's like a little bit of shake in a corner, you know?
That's the shake in the corner of the bag at the very end.
Dude, that can murder someone.
Dude, forget about it.
Yeah, these guys have 100 bricks. New Jersey, we need to fucking clean up this whole fentanyl issue that we got going on, because like this is crazy.
And scroll down and it shows you the charges.
Yeah, I was just peeping that as well. So 1 count of conspiracy to distribute controlled substances went to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the men. Life in prison, maximum penalty.
Are those their last names?
Yeah. The 2 count firearms trafficking conspiracy went to 4 of the men. 15 years. So like this dude Aponte got life in prison plus 15 years so far. Plus another 15.
Dude,
plus another 10. Plus another 15. Crazy. Firearms trafficking. Possession of machine guns. Possession of firearm by a convicted felon. Possession of a firearm by a convicted felon for this dude Soto. Possession with intent to distribute fentanyl.
Soto is the only one to get just 15 years.
Yeah, it does look like that, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's the only one to be in possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. So he's already in trouble. And he just got caught with a gun. That's all he did.
I feel like he lucked out there.
He really did.
Yeah.
He really lucked out.
I wonder how old he is right now. This dude.
Yeah. Or scroll up. It says it. Go up.
Did it?
Yeah.
Where the names were?
Yeah.
30. So he'll get out when he's 45.
Not terrible. He should have just learned from his first mistake.
Maybe he gets out like a year or two earlier for good behavior or some shit. But yeah, I mean he can stay in there. It's fine.
I mean, these are the maximum sentences. You know what I mean?
Oh, true. Yeah. This isn't just the like what they got.
Yeah.
So yeah, it could change a little bit. And then possession with intent to distribute fentanyl, Lacombe, 40 years. Possession with intent to distribute fentanyl, Wooden, 40 years. Possession with intent to distribute cocaine base, Fontenez, 20 years.
Fucking those fentanyl dealers need to die.
Yeah, they need to do a little taste test of their own shit.
Sick. And this happened on Thursday of the new year, the 4th.
Yeah. I mean, think about it like this. Even though this shit's going on, at least we're cracking down on shit like this to start of the new year, getting rid of the bad people. So then this year, we can have a nice peaceful year here in Jersey. Because we don't want our little kitty cat getting any fentanyl.
Baby, stay away from drugs.
I had to set up a DARE program for him. You know, listeners, we've been having actually an issue. We need to put our cat in the rehab. He's been
he's hooked on the sink.
Yeah, he's hooked on that sink. Yeah, he's hooked on that aluminum faucet. Yeah, this cat just loves drinking from our bathroom faucet, and it's getting to the point now where he just demands it. You can't go in the bathroom without him now. He just runs in there with you, hops up on the sink. If you just kind of ignore him, he'll start yelling at you until you turn on the sink for him. Yeah, so we got to wean him off of it. We've been trying to keep him away from it too much, but he's getting his withdrawals.
Baby, you little man.
But yeah, that concludes all of our New Jersey shit for today. Went through a lot. I think this was a good action-packed podcast so far. 53 minutes in. Got a couple extra minutes to burn. So yeah, how do you feel entering the new year? Is there any things you're hoping for this year?
Yeah, to get Noside bigger.
I thought you were gonna say bitches.
No. To make Noside bigger.
Yeah,
better.
That's about my same goals as well. I'm excited to see where Noside comes. We have a lot planned. And I feel like this year will be the year where we can actually execute these plans. You know, I think this will be a good year for us.
Any New Year's resolution for you?
I don't really believe in the whole New Year, New Me shit. I don't really try to base that around just New Year's. You know, I just feel like we as human beings are on this constant path of evolution and change and becoming a better person. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm making a list. I'm gonna stop eating cheese as much this year.
You're making me feel like Penny that night. It's either yes or no, bro.
Yeah, I don't have any like resolutions. Like I want to change this or change that. I'm just always in that kind of constant focus, like that motion of trying to change. But speaking of that night, because Penny had asked us on New Year's Eve, a word that we would like to represent the year, like something you would like to see happen throughout the year, and I chose the word wisdom. Kind of goes into what I said. You know, I just want to continue getting better, gain more wisdom and knowledge. You know,
My New Year's resolution is that I'm not here for the bullshit.
yeah,
Take that bullshit somewhere else. I'm gonna tell people straight up, I don't care. I have been, but it's like sometimes it don't work.
Mm-hmm.
People don't get it. You have to actually like just not care, I guess.
Yeah, you know,
Because you can say I don't care all you want, but then there's like a percentage of you that kind of does care.
mm-hmm.
But once you throw your hands up, you're like, fuck it. Less stress,
Yeah, I've been very adamant on that, especially kind of during 2022. I'm definitely going to try to like push that more during 2023. I can agree with you where you want to minimize bullshit because like I had this conversation with a few of our friends over the past couple days, like just it's not necessary, the drama and the nonsense and stuff. We are all at that age where it's just we're all taking life head on, trying to make something of ourselves, trying to be better people. And there's no point in having high school bickering and drama and gossip and this and that and the third. We should just be having a good time, work together as a community, and keep pushing forward for good vibes, good things to happen in the future. And then the people that want to try to hold that back and kind of sit in their shit and then put that shit on the other people.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, it's just, you got to change. You got to change. You got to have a more positive outlook on life. We spent 2 years in lockdown where everyone was facing their demons and suffering from depression. And now that we're out of it, this is the time. This is our redemption. This is like our second wind, not just you, not just me, everybody. This is our second wind now. And we got to make the most of it. Yeah. It's a lot easier for me now to kind of close the curtain on negative people. If you're gonna bring some malicious intent and some bullshit to the table, then I am going to exit that table very immediately. Close the curtain on you, and then out of sight, out of mind. Rehydrate. Yeah.
This was a good podcast. A nice one to start off the year.
Yeah. I feel like episode 62 was a good podcast. Like I said, we talked about some good shit, action packed, some sad shit, some cool shit. But that's how it is, We want to talk about shit we're interested in, but as well we want to kind of talk about like the broad scheme of things that are going on in New Jersey, what's happening. It does suck that like some weeks we hop on here on the mics and we kind of got some shitty stories to talk about, like murder and the drug trafficking and the firearms and stuff. But
I thought that was interesting to talk about.
Yeah, it's like it's a sad story, but it is also interesting.
What was sad was the little boy story.
Yeah. So I hope everyone enjoyed this podcast. I sure did. I had some good fun on it. First podcast back, 2023. Big year for Noside. A lot to come. Make sure to go follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Noside_podcast. Brandon's been popping on the Twitter recently, so make sure to go over there, follow, like the posts. Shorts are being posted again throughout Instagram and Twitter.
Twitter, yeah.
And as well YouTube, of course. Like I said in the beginning of the podcast, expect some new content coming in this week, starting Monday. Another episode of God of War. I believe God of War episode 4? Yeah, 4 coming out Monday. And then we're going to try to get episode 5 and 6 coming out during that week as well. High on Life, episode 3 tomorrow, Sunday. January 8th. So look forward to that on the Spotify exclusive. And yeah, expect new guests to be coming on the podcast throughout the year. I guess that's just one little thing that I can let you guys in on. Yeah, new guests, new roster, a new class of people for 2023. Look at it like that. So yeah, it's been fun. Noside, make sure to follow, subscribe, do whatever you got to do. Like, comment. Make sure to comment.
Share, always share.
Yeah, share. I think that's for our listeners. That's got to be you guys, like, little New Year's revelation if we're doing that shit. You know, comment and share. We want to try to build a good community this year of people that are communicating with us. You know, don't feel pressured. Like, if you really don't want to comment, you don't have to, but
you have to share.
Yeah, you have to share.
If you listen to this, you just have to share it.
Yeah, every time you listen, share it to at least one person. That's it. That's all we ask.
Post it on your Instagram. Post it on your story. Post it on your Twitter feed.
Yeah, help us make Noside bigger, and it's not just to make us bigger. Noside it's much more broader than that. We're trying to make a community and be able to promote and show talented people throughout New Jersey. So as long as Noside gets bigger, we all grow together, and that's what I want. I want to see all of us successful and happy and living the life here in Jersey and bringing some life back to Jersey. So yeah, I guess with that, I think that's everything. I think we've covered everything. And yeah, do you want to do any plugs? Is there anything you want to say?
No, I'm good.
All right. So the music fades in. Our voices fade out. We'll see you guys next week, not late, on Friday, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love you all very much. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend and into the next work week. Good morning, good afternoon, good night, goodbye.